Again, everyone. All right, so it took them close to a month to return the Parrot Anafi, as you can see. And what I found was that, well, I wanted to have some really good news, even though it flies really, really well. I'm driving here in Long Beach, California. I'm on the freeway, and the problem with it is the battery. The battery compartment, that's where the SD card is located. And unfortunately, the first time out, it came off the door to the SD card. This thing comes off. As you can see, that little mechanism there comes off. So when that comes off, it's very difficult to put your SD card back in. With that being said, that's the only problem I do have with it. Parrot, if you're watching this, if you're going to be looking at this, my recommendation to you is to change it. Put a spring action. It doesn't cost that much to do. For what you're charging for the unit in itself. Whoop, sorry about that, people. For what you're charging for the Anafi itself, I think you're able to make a better SD card holder. Uh, I brought it into some high winds and I had no problem with it. I'm sorry, I'm sitting in traffic. The I bought the follow me mode. I bought the extra paid ones for 99 cents. I guess they dropped their price tremendously, and I tried them out. It works great. I took it over to the beach, Encinitas, Moonlight Beach in Encinitas, California, and I flew it around. There was a lot of people. First drifted. What I did learn is you have to make sure your GPS is locked, and that takes a few minutes to do. So, and then I took it to a house to see if I can get some shots with it on an inspection. And when I did, it went up. It started drifting, 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 drifting. It started going forward by itself. Pretty much the same problem I had when it hit me and I got my boo boo and all that good stuff, right? So I contacted Parrot to let them know, look, um, I'm not very happy. I mean, the door keeps to the SD card is not working very well, and it takes me a long time. And for the money I paid for this thing, I really don't think I should have to worry about the SD card holder. So, with that being said, they set up another case. They told me I can send it back in. But knowing them, it's going to take them a month. When they did send me back, they told me they were going to give me possibly a refurbished unit, and I was like, no, I don't want a refurbished unit. I bought the unit new. I want a new unit. So, bottom line is, they sent me one that was new in the box, unsealed, and the wrapper was on it. I mean, they could have wrapped it up and gave me a refurbished one. I would never know. But I did get a new one. It looked like a new one, had everything in it, and I'm pretty happy with this one. I put it to the test with the Mavic Air, and you know this one gets the Parrot gets a better flight time than the Mavic Air. Mavic Air gets 21 minutes. This I've been getting actually about 26 minutes, and it's not supposed to get 26 minutes. So I'm really happy about that. I'm happy about the 360 that it goes around. The Mavic Air does a way better shot of a 360. It does an asteroid, and the asteroid I like better. The follow me mode is incredible on this unit, so I'm really, really happy about that. I do like the follow me mode. I do enjoy the fact that it's got It's very light. It's easy to handle once it's up in the air, but you have to get it up in the air first in order for it to be handled. And what I mean by that, let me explain. Let me diverse just for a moment. Digress. Excuse me. Let me digress for one moment. I'm a little tired. I have been sitting in traffic all day today, so I'm a little out of it. And I figured, let me get the video in before I get too tired to do it. And so anyway, that was. So I'll digress just a bit. Uh, I was expecting to I was expecting one thing out of it, and it worked very well. And the one thing that I was looking for it to do is to track me and follow me and not have an issue. I took it over to the railroad tracks in Del Mar, and I let it fly over, and I'll put when I have a chance. I haven't taken the footage off of this, and I changed the SD card. And the reason why is because the other one gives you 16 gigabytes, which is nothing, and I got a 64 gigabyte here. I won't put 128 gigabyte. I mean, if this thing gets lost, I mean, I don't want to be out 128 gigabyte SD card. They're a lot of money, so why lose it? I have taken it for a spin. I've taken it for a long spin. Holds very well. The GPS, when it does hold, it holds very well. I have not had a lot of issues that I've been hearing about with losing transmission and losing video. Has not happened with me. I'm actually having a really really good time with it, and I've flown it over where there's a lot of houses to see if I was going to lose transmission, and sure enough, I have not. So I, it's doing really well. I added to my collection the Mavic Air. I just purchased in back order. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get the new Mavic 2. I got the one with the Hasselblad because I like Hasselblad. Hasselblad is fantastic. It's a wonderful camera. And I love the fact that this Mavic 2's got sensors all the way around. So it's going to bring my drone population up to like 10. Well, no, 9. It'll bring my drone population up to 9. Anyway, the reason why is because you can't sell a lot of the older units. You're not going to get the money back. So I know I'm going to find a purpose for them no matter what. I use them for real estate. I use them for my home inspections. I still use every single one of them. Every one of them has a purpose for me. The Phantom 3 Pro, I love the camera on it. It's wonderful. Even though it's got a smaller sensor, I still love it. Shoots great, runs wonderful. There are no sensors on it. This one doesn't have any sensors on it either. This I have a couple of complaints with. The SD card, as I told you, um, that type of stuff. So I'm not really into that. Um, I'm not into the drifting part. You have to wait for the thing to lock, and when it doesn't, you're in trouble, right? Because it'll go forward. I mean, it will drift. It will go about 10 to 15 feet in front of you, and if you're at the beach flying it and there's people around, you don't want to hit anybody, right? So you got to land it, you got to bring it back up, and then you get the nosy people that want to find out what you're doing, all about drones. And it's like, I'm sorry, I don't want to be rude, but I also don't want to get anybody hurt. So let me finish flying my drone. I need my space a little bit, and then when I'm done videoing or taking whatever pictures I'm taking, I'll be happy to talk to you. I should be really flying at a crowded beach anyway, but I like flying at dusk. I like to get sunsets, and I like to capture that with pictures and video. I also like to turn the drone around and grab like a panoramic view of what the sun is doing to the scenery behind. So I enjoy that very much. So it's not just the sunset. Excuse me. It's not just the sunset. I'm dying of thirst, so you gotta excuse me. But I feel good. I've been dying to do that. Anyway, it's not just the sunset, but it's what the sunset is capturing as well. I went and I got myself a Sony A6000. I wanted to try it out. I went to Fry's, and because I'm normally a Canon person, but I wanted to try out the Son. I wanted to try out the Sony, and I wanted to see how that works because Sony mirrorless is phenomenal. Now I do know it's an old version. It came back. It came out in like 2016, so it came out like 2 years ago. So it's a little outdated, and I know there's way better. There's way better cameras that Sony makes. Sony is kind of like the leader in. So I'm getting off track here. I know my title says the Anafi, but I want to throw in the extra. Um, so I got the A6000. Okay, that what I got. And for an entry level camera, I have to admit it's a fantastic. It's fantastic. It's really really wonderful. Um, I don't like that it shoots 1080p, but when you're shooting video at 1080p, it doesn't really matter because you're going to crop it down anyway, right? And the pictures and everything else are phenomenal. They're fantastic. I am going to get the A7, the A7R3, I believe it is, and because I'm liking Sony a lot. Sony is the leader as far as mirrorless cameras are concerned. So if you're looking for mirrorless, this is the way to go, guys. Sony. Sony has really. I mean, they were quiet for such a long time, and they let Canon and Nikon take over stuff. But man, let me tell you, this is pretty much the way to go. They're like number one when it comes to mirrorless cameras. Their lenses are fantastic. For an entry level camera, this is pretty high. I mean, it really is. It's a pretty high camera. I like it a lot. I took the two lens package because I love glass, so um, so I like it. It's not a bad shoot. It gives you everything you need. It tells you what to do. It's pretty much a point and shoot camera, an advanced point and shoot camera. It's not really a. It's. I wouldn't use it for a wedding or anything like that. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't use it for something like that. I do use it for real estate photography. I mean, and I've also been using the 360. I have an Insta 360, and I'm going to throw that one in too. But the Insta 360 I like a lot. Um, I've been offering to my clients, my home inspection clients, um, look, I will take a 360 of your house if you like, and they say, yeah. I said, so and the premise behind that is, look, I want you to figure out when you go home, where do you want to put your furniture? You know, where do you want to do it? How do you want to decorate your new home? When you're buying a home and you're a first time home buyer, what happens is that you get excited. You're getting very, very excited about buying a home and going through the process. I know that a lot of that happiness has got to do with nerves. Anybody's gonna be very nervous when they're buying a home. I get that. I mean, everybody's. Whether you're this is your first time home or it's your 50th home, it doesn't matter. You're still going to be nervous. It's a large expense. It's the largest expense you're going to get in your lifetime, besides buying a car and buying investment property or whatever. But it's an expense. Real estate is an expense, but it's a wonderful investment. And during this wonderful time in the economy, it would be a great idea if you guys looked into buying real estate wherever you're at. California is, it's very high priced in California. Yes, it is. But it doesn't matter because real estate, no matter what, always goes up. Always goes up. Very rarely does it go down. Okay, like when we had the economy take a crap in 2007, 2008, you know, it was a very bad time. Okay, but now the economy is doing good. Home ownership, home ownership is getting easier, and as the interest rates go up a little bit, banks are going to be a little bit more lenient. So what I do is I say, look, when you get home, look at each room because you're going to forget a lot after the inspection. I mean, I know you've been there once, twice, three times, or whatever, but knowing the room and figuring out where your furniture fits, having an Insta 360 or any type of 360 camera, this little puppy here is worth it. I love the Insta 360. I use it on every single one of my inspections, and I use a little monopod. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, here it is. I use the monopod, and I have the bullet handle that goes along with it. I'm sitting in a lot of traffic right now, so I'm not going to get the handle. But this Insta 360 is the way to go. If you want to shoot inside a house, and you want to look at the room. Make sure when you're shooting it, make sure you keep everything away. I've had this thing since June. It was a learning curve because I never really shot 360 before, and then once I started reading about it and learning about it, and if you're new to photography like I am, I've only been doing this about 3 years, and seriously for the last a year and a half, I love photography and I love videography. My recommendation is to go to lynda.com, lynda.com, and they have a free version and then they have a paid. You get accredited with lynda.com, and they've got courses on everything. The photography course is fantastic. I've been learning, Photoshop, and I've been every possible thing. So I also learned how to create a YouTube channel. I've been learning how to properly. There's a guy picking his nose. That's disgusting. That really is disgusting. Some guy is like picking his brains out. Literally, he's like picking out a brain tumor right next to me. And these are the people that you want. That's gross because they go home, they kiss their kids with their booger-filled fingers. But I digress. All right. Anyway, go to lynda.com if you're looking to um, take a course and want to learn more. And it's a fantastic way of learning. Since I'm out, I mean, I drive like 5,000 miles per month. I have a statewide home inspection company called AAA Inspection Group, and we do the entire state of California. I'm just giving you a little resume of what we do and why we're doing YouTube. I want my clients to understand everything there is to know about their home. I am a very anal home inspector. I don't kill deals or anything like that. I kind of advance it so where you don't have to kill a deal. You want to make it easy. I mean, they're already stressed out enough. Why do you want to stress them out even more? You tell them the truth, and it's the way you tell them. And that's what I'm a firm believer in. Be honest, but be fair too. A lot of home inspectors out there, they don't check as much as they should, and then they lie on top of it. You don't want to do that. I've been in business for over. It's got a 3 in front of it, and it's got a 0 in front of it and behind it. So over 30 years I've been doing this, and I got to be honest with you. Watching their faces, watching the buyers' faces, or even watching the sellers' faces, it's a wonderful thing, right? I mean, It's nice. So I explained to them everything there is to know. I use drones for the roofs, and I use a drone for the attic, and I use a drone for the crawl space. That's why I have so many drones. I kind of use them for each and every little thing. I do a 360 of each and every room, and the reason why I do that is because I truly want to make sure that they know how to, they can plan ahead. When they're looking at their home, their beautiful house, they can plan ahead. The only thing about Insta 360 I don't like, I gave you the positive, it takes wonderful 360 pictures. It's cheap, it's $299 for the camera, and then you buy the extra, you buy the extra SD card. I got to be honest with you, man, this is like, it's awesome. It takes me about 15 minutes to do a normal, let's say, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. When I left the condominium today in Reseda, that took roughly about 20 minutes. It was a 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1.25 bath because it's got a powder room downstairs. But it's a really, really nice place. So we're a very nice couple, and they deserve it. Um, I think it's I think it's worth it. So when they get home tonight, and I send them the report, and then I send them the Insta 360. And this is what I don't like about it. You have to send it through Facebook. So you have to send them a private message through Facebook because Facebook is the only one that stitches it properly so they can see it. And you can get fisheye, you can get normal. Normal I like because you can actually see, you don't get that fisheye effect in the photo when you're looking at the 360 and it's spinning, right? So you do normal, and then if they want to turn it to fisheye, they can do it because there's a button up on top, and it's well worth it. Right? So and they can do fisheye, they can do ball, they can do. There's a few, but it's on Planet, Little Planet, and then they can figure out how they want to decorate their own home. So with that being said, uh, I enjoy making sure that the buyers are happy, the sellers are happy, and the realtors are happy. When you have one happy team, well, number one, you get more clients, and you're competitively priced, you're going to get a lot more business. So we have expanded to other states, and we have expanded to Florida. We've expanded to Arizona, Nevada. We're in California and Texas. And we do the entire state wherever we're at. And I still love doing the inspections because you never want to take your hand off the plow. And the reason why is if you take your hand off of it, there's a very high percentage you're going to lose it. We use a software called Home Gauge, and it's a wonderful software where they're implementing 360. So we were able to use 360 in. Uh, you can stitch it up to the software itself, and it's a beta program. It just came out. I'm going to be calling them on Monday to find out how the hell do I use it? How do I stitch it into the software? So I like that. I'm going to be doing tutorials on home inspection. Anybody who's interested in how to find a home inspector, the best way to do it if you want to list your house, how to find the best way of getting a realtor, and what you need to know, what you need to look for during your home inspection, what you need from your home inspector, and what to expect. It should be a mutual agreement. So that's why I drive like 5,000 miles a month. The reason why is because I'm driving all over California, every single freeway, and knock on wood, I'm still alive because people I hit, I am straight can't drive whatsoever. I mean, I'm a hypocrite because I'm driving and I'm doing a live feed right now on YouTube. So I guess I'm pretty much a hypocrite. What I tell people they shouldn't be doing, I'm doing myself. So, all right. Now, I have a question for you. What do you think? What do you think about the Anafi? Do you have a drone now? What kind do you have? Um, and have you bought a house? Have you had a home inspection lately? When was the last time you had it? And tell me a little bit about your home inspector. I'd like to know. Tell me a little bit about your real estate. I'd like to know about that. What do you expect from your home inspector? These are the questions I want to ask you. And tell me what you think. I'm here in beautiful sunny California, Southern California, and right now we're in Orange County. We just, well, I'm talking about you, me, and us. We're in Orange County right now, and we're coming up to the 22 freeway. And I'm hopefully going to be able to get a nice sunset when I get back to San Diego to Carlsbad. And hopefully, sunset. And another, let me see how many miles I got. Let me see. I have another 75 miles to go. It says I'll be there at 10 to 8. I doubt it because I'm going to take. I'm not in Florida, people. I'm going to take the toll road um, and cut across, and that should cut me out a little bit of time because it will leave me right in the middle of San Juan Capistrano or San Clemente. It'll leave me in front of San Clemente, and it should be fun. But I was today in Reseda, which is a city in San Fernando Valley, and it was hot, man. It was 101 degrees. Right now, I'm sitting at 82 degrees, and at 82 degrees, it's still a little warm. We've had some humid weather here. Tell me where you're at. I want to know where you're at, and what do you guys do? Are there any home inspectors out there? If anybody's looking for a job, I need you to leave a comment, subscribe. If you're looking for a job as a home inspector and you have some experience, hit me up because I am looking to hire home inspectors. We have a little bit of a protocol, and we'll go over that. You got to learn our way, number one, because we kind of like don't bullshit around. Sorry for the language, but we don't bullshit around. So we're looking for good people who want to become home inspectors and who are looking to learn the right way. And if you have a drone, that's even better. If you have a tablet, that's even better. If you have a phone, I hope you have a phone, that's even better. If you have a connection to the internet, and I'm guessing you do because you're like right here, okay? Oh, look at that. They've got, oh, we're going to get some rubberneckers because there's an ambulance on the side. Look. Did you see that? Oh, got to turn it around. Sorry about that. Oh, my God. What happened? Okay, we got the popo, and there's more popo, and then there's truckers coming. Anyway, you get the fire. I don't know. Hopefully everybody's okay. I'm praying for them. But people here can't drive. I mean, they're texting, they're blind, and when they're blind for that 5 or 10 seconds, accidents do happen. Just like I did, because I'm a hypocrite. I'll be the first one to admit I am the biggest hypocrite on the face of the earth when it comes to what I tell people not to do. And that's just a downfall of everybody, every human being out there. All right. Hopefully not you, but me, yes. All right. So anyway, if you want to become a home inspector, or if you want to learn about home inspections, we are hiring. We want you to work for us. We have jobs open. If you're in the Southern California area, if you're in the Florida area, if you're in the Texas area, if you're in the Arizona area, if you're in the Nevada area, hit me up, people, because we're hiring. And we want to teach you. We're looking for honest. We're looking for no drugs, no alcohol, the normal stuff, right? You can't be a druggie. You can't have any type of issues like that. no arrests, no felonies. You have to be able to become bonded, and if you can't become bonded, we can't hire you. But we will be very happy to teach you what there is to know. That guy he was almost in my side door. He was so close, and he was like in oblivion. Okay, that's why I honked. So my recommendation is if you're looking for a job, if you're looking to become a home inspector, if you are professional and if you can handle it, that's great. We believe in technology doing the home inspection, and we pay very well. So what you learn our way, which takes about 3 to 6 months, but we would like you guys to, and it's not free. I mean, you're still going to get paid, but it's not going to be at the full bar rate. We pay half the inspection fee to the inspector once they are trained and they pass the test they need to pass. In Florida, you have to get your license, so that might be a little time consuming. Or if you're a fast learner, you might be able to do okay. Um, what I'm recommending to you, send me a comment. Leave me a comment saying that I want to become a home inspector, and I want you to send me. I'm gonna need your email address. So what you can do is you can send it to info at AAA Inspection Group.com. info, and then AAA, and then INSPECTION Group, GROUP.com. Hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, if you like this live feed, hit the like button. Please leave me a comment, whether you need a job or not. Leave me a comment on what you think about it. If you have the A6000, if you have any type of Sony mirrorless camera, I want to hear from you. All right, so let me know. But hit that subscribe button, hit that bell next to it so you can get notifications. I answer pretty quickly, except if I'm on a freeway, because if I'm dead, I'm not going to be able to answer the comments. And I don't want to be dead. No, bad thing. Bad thing. So hit me up, hit the subscribe. I'm going to be going because traffic is getting way worse, and the people out here can't drive. So, and this is California. They really can't drive. Seriously. I love you, California. I mean, I don't like a lot of things about California. Anyway, I won't get into that. I promised I wouldn't get into it. So, I promised myself I wouldn't get into it. A lot of things I love about California. There's a lot of things I hate about California. One of the things I love is the weather. I love the beaches. I like that. I like the palm trees. I like some of the food. Pretty much it. I like the sunshine. I like the weather. San Diego's got like the best weather ever, and I live in paradise. When you live in paradise, it's hard that you want to, it's too hard that you want to leave it permanently because it's paradise. But I do love every other state too. I like Florida. I like Texas. Um, I like them all. Arizona. Oh, I lived there for 10 years. That's hotter than a freshly fornicated fox in a forest fire. Very, very hot. Extremely hot in the summer. Now, if you come to the fall, then it's absolutely very beautiful. The desert has some beautiful landscape, and it's great if you want to shoot. The sunrises and the sunsets, oh my God, they're so beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. You go to the desert, there's a place in Arizona. I want to digress just for a moment. Again, there's a place in Arizona called Superstitions Mountain. And oh my God, or the praying monk. Oh my God, that's another one. That's in that Superstition Springs is in the Superstition Mountain is in Mesa, Arizona, and the praying monk is like in Phoenix area, and that's in like Scottsdale, like Cave Creek area. My God, that whole area is beautiful. If you want to do photography, Arizona is the place to go. You go to Sedona, you go to Slide Rock. There's a lot of places in Arizona and shoot videos. Oh my God, it's great. It's really, really a wonderful thing. So if you've never been to Arizona, you got to check it out. Arizona's great. I like Nevada. I like Nevada for the nightlife. But New York, where I'm from, now that's the nightlife. That's the city that never sleeps. Um, I like I like New York. I miss New York. I love it. Great place. I miss the food. Now I found a place out here for pizza because you don't have very good pizza in California. Period. Anything I don't know west of New Jersey, forget about it. If you go too far west of New Jersey, they forget how to make pizza. That's actually the water in the air. But I found one place out here they're called Brooklyn Boys over here. I'm giving them a shout out. That's the place because I like pizza. Forget about it. You go to Brooklyn Boys, BOYZ, Brooklyn Boys Pizza, and that's going to be in Oceanside, California, and that's Jefferson. Man, they used to work at Lenny's in New York. Their father worked for Lenny's, and then when they were growing up, they got a job at Lenny's also. And man, these two Irish guys know how to make Italian pizza. Forget about it. It's like the best. It's like Brooklyn pizza. If you ever had Brooklyn pizza, that's just the bomb. And I really okay. Look at me. I'm giving my age away. That's very good. It's awesome. So I would highly recommend going to Brooklyn Boys if you're out here in California, or if you're coming to visit California, you're going to go to San Diego. That's one of the places you got to go. You got to go to Brooklyn Boys, BOYZ. Sometimes they got lines, man, going out the door. It's like L&B, the Spumoni King in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. I don't know if you've ever been there, but that place is good too. But this pizza here, there's no other place that I have found anywhere that's got the exact same pizza as New York. I asked him, how do you do it? He won't tell me. He won't tell me your secret. Dennis, what's wrong with you? And his brother. They won't tell me the secret, but pizza's delicious. All their food is good. The service is good. Everything's great. I highly recommend the place. So, with that being said, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Please leave me the comment. Tell me if you tell me the questions that I asked you. I need you to answer me, and I need you to leave me a comment and let me know. Okay? And if you're looking for a job as a home inspector, hit me up too because we're looking. All right? We'll teach you everything you need to know. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell right next to it. Post a comment. Hit that like button. Notice how many times I said it? It sounds like I have Tourette's. But anyway, hit that like button. Hit the comment. Let me know if you have a Sony A6000 or if you have the Sony A7. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know the good, the bad, and the ugly on the A7. Okay, I'm looking for the A7 III. You recommend the A7 II, the A7 III. Which one do you remember? Which one do you recommend? If you have the Anafi, are you having the same type of problem with the Anafi as I've been having? Let me know. What do you think about the Mavic Air? And are you going to be getting the Mavic 2? Are you going to get the Hasselblad one, or are you going to get the digital zoom? Now remember, it says digital zoom. I don't have any use for digital zoom, not digital. Okay, so anyway, I like the Hasselblad camera. It's an excellent. It's got the biggest sensor. It's huge. Okay, so I'm liking that a lot. So they've really made some advancements. You got all around sensors, anti. I'm sorry, obstacle avoidance all the way around. So you got sensors all the way around. Okay, so that's why I'm buying it. The reason why is because I love the Mavic Pro. I like Hasselblad. Hasselblad is an excellent, excellent, excellent camera. So I like them. I think they're great. I think they're awesome. Tell me, are you buying the DJI Mavic 2? Which one are you going to get? Do you have the Parrot Anafi? And which Sony product may or may not have? Or are you looking for one? And which one are you going to buy? So let me know. I'd like to know. And I'd appreciate it very much. Guys, I'm going to sign off. I want to thank you for watching this live event. It's not something that I do all the time. I appreciate you. From beautiful, sunny California, I am going to be signing off. Hasta la vista, baby.